What is up, you wonderful people? Just hit 1 year on Patreon. Some of you might not know that I have a Patreon. I never talk about it. I made so many mistakes with it. Thought I'd tell you what I learned. Just revamped all my tiers. I'm gonna tell you what they are. You can extrapolate some info from that. Let's get this thing. Massive shout out to my current patrons. If you didn't see the video and message in Patreon yet, there's a special one there for you. Yeah, changing everything up. Don't worry, it's for the best. Yeah, all right, let's go. Gotta go ride on this bridge. Maddie Apoya gave me this idea for an Insta360 use that I haven't seen anybody do yet. It's turning out really good. That's what I'm out here doing right now. Right off the bat, let me tell you the mistake. The mistake was when I created my Patreon, I did it at the time that I was leaving / losing / being bought out of my old job. That was actually exactly a year ago. And the mistake was that I just turned Patreon into a job. I had a consulting tier, I had a video editing tier where I was giving away time, which is what you do in a job, for money. And that's just, I mean, if you want to make another job for yourself, by all means, you can do it. And I made really good money that way. But I'm actually not looking for another job. I'm looking to create what I create for free, but to give people the opportunity to support it if they want to financially. And so that's why I'm switching on my tiers. I had a one-on-one with an employee from Patreon who helps people use Patreon to the best of their ability. I'm gonna share some of those tips from that consult. It was fantastic. It was so freeing for me. Hopefully you can glean some info that's gonna help you to create a Patreon that really supports you as an artist, as a filmmaker, as a freelancer, a Patreon that is actually what you want it to be. Like I said, my biggest mistake was using Patreon to just replace my job, making another job. That ended up leading into arguably way more detrimental mistakes. And those two are not talking about my Patreon ever. Never inviting people to it, never talking about it, never asking people to join it. Second fatal flaw that stemmed from it was that I ended up not doing a lot of the stuff that I said I was gonna do on it for my patrons who were there supporting me because it was a job. I wasn't excited about the job. Just a small case in point that I 100% give you my word I was not planning. I'm 15 minutes late for a consult right now. Like I'm not a schedule person. That's not my cup of tea. I can do it, but it's just when I have to do it over and over and over, I get really bad at it. Sorry I'm so late, man. I got wrapped up making this video, ironically, about Patreon and how bad I am at schedules. I was gonna try to drop down from up there, but I can't do it. All right, tips from that consult with Patreon. It blew my mind, it changed my whole perspective. Hope we can do the same for you. What it boils down to is this. Your patrons, the people who are going to support you on Patreon, want to pay you to do what you're already doing. Yes, they want value. Yes, they want special access. Yes, they want to feel like a part of the team, but that doesn't mean that you need to create something that's going to stress you out in order to make them happy. They don't want to stress you out. They want you to be happy. Like, that's why they're supporting you on Patreon. One of the keys that she said was, it doesn't have to be every month. Like, yeah, they're gonna pay every month, but if you turn it into every 2 or 3 months, whatever, people just want to be in there. They want to be a part of it. They want to know that they're supporting what you're putting into the world. Don't stress yourself out. It's not how Patreon's supposed to work, and it's not how it works well. Have tiers designed around community building and bonus content. Stuff that's exciting for you to create, stuff that makes people feel like a part of the community, but most importantly, stuff that you're excited to talk about, to invite people to push. The number one reason your Patreon, my Patreon isn't growing is because we're not talking about it. Simple as that. Simple. Look at Matt Diavello. Look at anybody with a strong Patreon. They talk about it because they're excited about it, because they feel like they're offering something valuable there. and that they're excited to offer. Lastly, and this goes along with everything I've already said, you need to create a bit of that fear of missing out, a bit of, if I don't support this creator, what am I gonna be losing? And that's hard. That's probably the hardest one for me, because I don't want anybody to ever miss out. I hate missing out. I don't want anybody to ever miss out on anything. And that's what the No Small Creator Facebook group is for, and that will remain that way. But if you want exclusive access to things that not everybody has access to. I was just about to tell you to go hit me up on Patreon, but I realized I haven't told you the tiers yet. New tier 1 is access. It's $1, just gives you access to the community. I should have had this the entire time. If you want to support the stuff that I'm making financially, but you also don't want to break the bank, this is a tier for you. I do have a goal of 1,000 patrons at this level, so maybe you want to help me out with that. Think about it. Tier number 2, it's 15 bucks, probably the tier I'm most excited about. Every 3 months, we're gonna send out like a care package with a patch, a pin, a mug, stickers, like maybe some combination of all of those. Pin Club, tier 2, $15. Tier 3 is 20 bucks. It's the Daily Motivational Minute and Speed Consult tier. So the Daily Motivational Minute is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. A while ago, someone told me, I wish I could carry you around in my pocket and just pull you out anytime I needed encouragement. This was like 15 years ago. The Daily Motivational Minute is the closest I can get to that right now, okay? Every morning, you're gonna wake up to a short, encouraging message from me. That's the Daily Motivational Minute. Speed consults are just consults, but done my way. It's gonna be once a month, super fast. Call in, get a question answered, talk through a problem, whatever it is, get some advice on something. We're gonna record that entire thing and then release it to all of the other patrons as well. Tier 4, for those heavy hitters, 50 bucks. At this tier, it's exclusive access, exclusive live streams, exclusive Q&As, that sort of thing. If you want to hop on a call with me, send me a text message, like figure something out one-on-one, this is the tier for you. Also, probably once every 3 months, we're gonna send out an exclusive t-shirt that is sold nowhere else to this tier. And then lastly is the good old one-on-one consult, limited to only 5 per month. It's $349 a month. That's for people who are business-minded, who have some streams of revenue already coming in, and they want to see immediate ROI in a call with me, troubleshooting something that's gonna make you money. That's what that tier's for. That's it. Hop in one, all right? Let's get this thing. Thanks so much for being here. Man, I will tell you, I put that one wheel video up on TikTok, and now I can't stop thinking about TikTok ideas. All my ideas have not been YouTube, they've been TikTok. I'm excited. I love this stage. You can't get out there. It's a rounded edge, so like you can't. All right, see ya.